Hello, I'm Sensei Alex Kakuyo, regular contributor for Buddhistdoor Global. Thanks for joining me for this episode of The Ordinary Buddhist. The title of today's talk is Growing Our Buddha Nature. Before we get into that, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I post talks in the future. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that'd be great too. So one of the foundational principles that we are taught in Buddhism is that all beings have Buddha nature. That is, all beings have a pure, undefiled mind which represents their true self. However, this mind is covered over with defilements, greed, anger, ignorance, etc., which stops our Buddha nature from coming forth. Thus, we are enlightened beings who've forgotten how to behave as enlightened beings. Thus, we need to create the causes for our Buddha nature to grow in the same way that we might want to or need to create causes for a garden to grow. So, for example, if we wanted to grow beans in our garden, we'd have to get healthy soil, create a garden bed, let's say, plant a seed, give it water and sunlight, and slowly but surely that tiny seed we planted grows into a big, beautiful green stalk, which provides food for us and our neighbors. Our Buddha nature acts in exactly the same way. It's a seed resting in our heart, pure and undefiled, covered over by the soil or defilements of daily life. And we need to create causes in order to help it grow. But how do we do this? Well, there are many ways offered to us in Buddhism. In fact, the sutras tell us there are 84,000 paths to the Dharma. However, there are some simple things. The first being the 5 Lay Precepts. When we choose to abstain from killing, from lying, from stealing, from the abuse of intoxicants, and from the abuse of sexuality, we are creating the causes, we are planting the roots of good virtue, as the sutras say, which help our Buddha nature grow, help us realize enlightenment. In addition to that, when we practice the Noble Eightfold Path, right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. We must remember that these aren't basic or beginner practices that we're engaging in. This is the heart and soul of the Dharma. In the same way that we have to plant seeds and cover them up with soil, we have to not only nourish but water the seed of our Buddha nature. And things like the Lay Precepts and the Noble Eightfold Path help us do that. If we do that, the seed of enlightenment that's resting in our hearts will grow and blossom into enlightened action that will benefit not only us, but all sentient beings. Amitabha.